having random casual small talk
Mm-hmm.
and memorizing lists of vocabulary, that's
Mm-hmm.
probably not going to help you that much when you're actually in the meetings with those global clients discussing your company's service.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Mason reached out when he was having trouble in his English work meetings. He knew he could represent his company better to their foreign customers, but the classes he was taking weren't helping with his actual work communication. Since joining my Business English Excellence program, we have fixed hundreds of his common English mistakes. He's learned the key differences between Korean and Western business cultures, as well as everything he needs to do to make a great impression on his customers, from role-playing his exact presentations to the emails he sends them afterwards. Not only have his English and meeting performance gotten noticeably better in just a few months, he also feels much more confident about the future of his career. First of all, thank you so much for your time, Mason. Really
Yep.
appreciate it. It's always good chatting with you.
Yep.
To start, can you just share maybe how we met and what motivated you to
Mm,
first meet with me?
we met early in this year. So
Mm-hmm.
at that time, I was having a hard time as I had to use English more and more at work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I wanted to use English better in business situations.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was looking for a program. So at that time, so some of my colleagues who were already take your program,
Mm-hmm.
so they strongly recommend to join this program to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I signed up early this year. Yeah, that's one of my best choice in this year ever.
Awesome. Love hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how has this helped you? What are some of the best and most valuable things that you feel like you've learned?
What I found most valuable was that this program was tailored to my specific situations.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think Grant understood the status or nature of my work and lore,
Mm-hmm.
and then making a training or coaching program according to my business situations.
Totally.
So I think especially having a rehearsal session for certain tasks, I need to perform or speak in English. That was incredibly helpful for my actual job in business situations.
Awesome. Yeah, because you're meeting with some pretty big, important customers.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you wanna represent yourself and represent your company really well.
Sure.
I remember in our session a while back, you said how much better the customer meetings have been now. How does your performance compare now compared to before working with me?
Yeah. Previously, I felt a lot of pressure
Mm-hmm.
when conducting meeting in English or communicate with someone in business situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if I had a present to the client, I often relied on memorize typing script and then memorizing that, right? Yeah. That's why I felt a lot of pressure at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But however, recently, I think the pressure has significantly decreased these days.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I can actively engage in discussion with clients during the meeting.
Nice.
And present more naturally without memorized script.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a big change in a short amount of time. That's got to feel really good.
Yes. Yeah.
Thinking about your future career development, whether you want to keep moving up at your company, maybe work in a more international situation, how do you feel about developing your international career now compared to before working with me?
Oh, that's really a good question. So before, I used to worry that English would be the biggest bottleneck in my career, and making global communication and global career seems like a distance goal.
Yeah.
However, through this coaching program, now I believe English can become one of my strength points in my career. And then I'm more optimistic that expanding my career globally could be a near future possibility.
That's awesome, man.
Rather than a distance one.
So how does this program compare to some other Yonghao Hagwon or online English classes?
I think most of the English class I previously took were mainly focused on just grammar or covered contents that didn't suit my business needs or situation. So, but your coaching is, I already mentioned about this point, but your coaching is customized. And then allowing me to learn the part that I really need. Oh, and then besides the learning English, there are also sessions that help me think more deeply about my career. Like including what I'm currently doing and what I'm aim to achieve, something like this. This broadened my perspective on my career, which I believe is a key difference from other program.
That's awesome. Love hearing that. I think having random casual small talk and memorizing lists of vocabulary, that's probably not going to help you that much when you're actually in the meetings with those global clients discussing your company's service.
Totally.
Awesome. Well, you are doing a fantastic job, Mason. I am so impressed with all your progress, and I can't wait to see what opportunities you create more in the future. You've been an awesome person to work with.
Thank you. That's why I always looking for your coaching session every week. Yeah,
me too, man. It's always fun seeing you. I think I'm really lucky to work with people that I genuinely like. It barely even feels like work when we have our class. It feels like I'm meeting a friend and I'm just helping you out and we're having a good conversation.
Me too, friends. You're the best.
You don't need to be a fluent English speaker to have an incredibly successful international career. One where you can do work you enjoy, feel valued, and provide a great life for your whole family. You just need the right plan and the courage to take action. Click the link below to learn more about how we can make that happen together.